Welcome back, everyone, to Inspire Life 365 podcast. I am so excited about this guest we have today.
Let's get back to who we really are. The whole world is about embracing our true self, but they're still looking at someone else to mimic, as opposed to going deep within to find out who they really are.
Vicki Lumpkin is the proud owner of Revive Salon, who has dedicated her life to decreasing the epidemic of hair loss. And if you don't know who she is, then you are missing out. Thank you so much for joining us. Our goal here at Inspire Life 365 is to empower our listeners to live passionately and tap into their limitless potential. I am so excited about this guest we have today. She is absolutely amazing. I would say that she's a staple in the Atlanta area. And if you don't know who she is, then you are missing out. Vicki Lumpkin is the proud owner of Revive Salon located in Union City, Georgia, where she is the lead trichologist specialist. Vicki, with over 38 years, y'all, of experience in the hair care industry. She prides herself on her commitment to transforming lives one strand at a time. She believes in making people feel good from the inside out by working with the spirit, soul, and body. Her holistic approach, which I absolutely love, to hair care ensures that her clients experience an increase in self esteem, appearance, and overall happiness. So, welcome, Vicki, to the Inspire Life 365 podcast.
Thank you.
I am so glad that you're here. I know we've been trying to get this done for a while now, and we have finally connected. And I
Mhm.
can't wait for the people to hear how you are taking a holistic approach to transforming women's lives and men's lives, for that matter, through hair care, essentially. So there's so much connection between the mind, our mindset, and of course, the things that we're experiencing within our scalp or on our hair, right? So let's just go ahead and jump right into it. Can you tell us how you are incorporating inspiration every day into your clients' lives, and how you're just, how you're being that person that go to lead trichologists in the area?
I purposed to, when I dived into becoming a trichologist, I wanted to be more than just the average person, right? As trends go now, people are just picking up on things and they're taking classes and they're just doing things that could make them more money or whatever their purpose is. But I wanted to really embody it and be a blessing in this area because hair loss is a pandemic, really. It's not a epidemic, it's really a pandemic, right? And so I wanted to be able to help people, and I knew I had to do it from a deeper level than just the regular hairstylist behind the chair. Like I've spent
Mhm.
38 years making people look good and feel good externally and internally because we've become somewhat of a counselor behind the chair. But I knew that with what I'm seeing over the years, we got to go a little bit deeper. And
Yeah.
so when trichology came around, I just took a deeper look into it, and I thought this is where I'm supposed to be in this season of my life. I'm supposed to be helping women and men, maybe some teenagers, maybe some preteens, that to prevent the problem, but at least be in a position where I can help people that are dealing with the problem right now. And I knew that I had to go deeper.
Yeah, I love that. Of course, a lot of people don't know this about me, but I'm a licensed cosmetologist, and I know that you're a licensed cosmetologist.
Mm-hmm.
I have, just like you, watched the industry just completely change, right? I don't know if people are licensed, if they're not licensed or not these days. And so it's interesting, like you were saying earlier, how a lot of people are in the industry maybe just for the money. And you are a trendsetter, like a pioneer to me in the field of hair care. And so can you just talk about like how you've challenged conventional views in the hair industry, especially with alopecia, hair loss, using the mind, body, spirit, that inspirational piece to really connect the dots to
Mhm.
providing a, what is it, a 360 hair care approach?
So that's a good question because what what society is doing now is all about what we see, what's been marketed, the commercials, the entertainment world, and it's just most of these things are just a fantasy or living out somebody else's life, and we're not dealing with our own personal life or dealing with our own self-care. And so with what I'm doing now and just bringing in this whole holistic approach is bringing back people back to self, right? Let's get back to who we really are, right? And not trying to be or look like someone else. The whole world is about embracing our true self, and but they're still looking at someone else to mimic, as opposed to going deep within to find out who they really are.
Yes. So if you were, okay, because I know our listeners are wanting to know, okay, I have, here's my hair. What can I do? What is an inspired action that they should be doing or can do? Maybe give 3 to 5 that you've noticed that we should be doing or can do right now to ensure that we are giving our hair the proper attention and love
Mhm.
it deserves.
Right. So we need to first identify if there's a problem, right? What is it that we really are trying to, uh, what do we want? What do we really want as far as our hair is concerned? Do we want healthy hair? Do we just want to look? For some people, they just want to look. They're not concerned about the health of their hair and scalp. And but what I'm finding now is people are getting back to where I want my own hair again. I want to wear my own hair. I want a healthy scalp. So that's what my position is now to help them get back to that space. I think that a lot of us, we just see so much in the world and so much is going on, especially with social media. We're getting away from our true selves. And so I keep coming back to that because that's where it really lies. Who am I? Who am I really? And so once you start digging into that and discovering who you are, then your whole idea about how you should look and how you should feel comes about, right? So
Mhm.
I'm like, why do I want long hair? Why do I want kinky hair? Why do I want straight hair? Why do I want why? And they're taking the focus off the health of it for one. And either way, however you wear your hair, whether it's kinky, straight, curly, whatever you're doing, you have to take care of yourself and you have to take care of your scalp,
Mhm.
right?
Okay. What are some, can you give us like a story of where maybe someone came in with an issue with their hair and wanting, I guess I would say like wanting that quick fix, like just fix my
Mm-hmm,
hair,
mm-hmm,
make me beautiful,
mm-hmm,
make it grow if you can, but where you identified that there was a deeper issue
mm-hmm.
and what and how you address that and what did you find and what is the transformational story for that person.
So today people are coming in, they're more health conscious. Yes, they want to look a certain way or whatever, but they're more health conscious. And so with the training that I have now and where I am in this part of my life, I'm not focused on the outward appearance per se, right? I'm looking, I see deeper, the deeper issues, the root issues. And so when they come in and say they want a particular style or they want a particular look or they want a healthier hair, then we have to get to the root of how to get there. We have to have, there's a path to that, but we can't, I can mimic something or I can cover up something. But if you really, your long term goal is that you want healthy hair, there's a process that we need to talk about how to get there. Right. So let's be realistic. What is it that you really want? I always try to bring people back to what is it that you really want? Back in the day, people would bring in a picture, bring in a magazine. People would not
Yeah.
bringing in magazines now. They're holding up their phone and saying, "I want to look like this." And but what I'm looking at is two different things. And if you want to look like this, let's talk about why you want to look like this. Let's talk about so many things contribute to how you're going to look. because you might not even have the same facial features. You might not have the same texture of hair. You might not have enough hair to work with. So let's talk about what we are working with right now and come up with a solution for you.
So I want to ask, like, have you had someone though that you can think of that came in wanting one thing and you
Mhm.
identified an issue
Right.
and maybe it was devastating or traumatic? Because I know as a woman who is getting up in age, my
Mhm.
entire body is changing. Every 2, 3 years, I'm just like, what is happening? Like hormonal. So things happen when with your hormones. Like sometimes it can impact your hair. If not all the time, it can impact your hair. So how have you taken someone from point A to point B? And can you share that inspirational journey?
Yeah, so a lot of people come in with ideas that is not realistic to what's really going on.
I'm gonna pause it.
So that came in and she was on a journey for restoration, and she had very thin hair, very sparse, and you can see through her hair. As I was talking to her, intuitively, I could pick up and sense some things about her emotional well being. I haven't
Mm-hmm.
even asked the questions yet. I don't know, but I can sense because that's the energy that I'm picking up. And as we're going through it, there's a list of questions that we ask as the trichologist. There's a list of things that they have to fill out. And most people won't fill out the form correctly, right? They're leaving things out. I don't want you to know that, but they're coming to you for help, but I don't want you to know that part, right? Or
Mm-hmm.
they don't even think that has anything to do with my hair loss, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so my job is to show them how all things are connected, right? If you're having a physical issue, you're probably having a soulical or a spiritual issue. And let's connect the dots and find out what's going on, right? And so as we're talking about some things, and I start sharing with her. I could sense some things about some unforgiveness and some loss in her life. So we start talking about the loss in her life, and I was able to show her how all of that's connected. As we were talking, she was connecting it out. I never even imagined that had it. You're right, and the tears started to flow. The tears started to flow, and she was like, she just never knew that she had all of this stuff that was bogged up. And for her, she was like, I just met you. Like, I am crying, and I just met you. I came in here for my hair. And I'm like, sugar, this is it. This is the root. And we have to fix this, right? This is a part of, if you start treatments with me, this is the part of what we're going to do to help get you to a balance and get you back centered, right? And
Mm-hmm.
so when I create a program, I create something that is not just hair topical things that we do, but we're going to deal with her spirit. We're going to deal with her soul. For one, she was on edge. We can just start with breath work. Let's start breathing. Just calm down. Mix up some nice essential oils and let her just take her time and inhale and exhale. And she was like, oh my God, I've never been this relaxed before. And when she came in, she didn't even really think that she could afford. Well, she already preconceived that she couldn't afford it, but she knew she needed something. And once we finished, she signed up for the program. She went through the program. And she told me at the time, she said, if I could just get just the amount of hair on my head like you have, I will be happy. And I was like, oh my God, we can do that. But it's gonna take us both working together. We have to, the scripture, I'm a big scripture believer. The scripture says when two or more are gathered and believe. So if you're gonna if you're gonna agree with me, there's power in agreement. So whatever we talk about, whatever we discover, whatever process that we have to go through, we have to be in agreement with that. And if you do that, you're going to get results,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Well, I love that so much. I love that so much. At the end, did she have as much hair as you do now?
She does. We have really good pictures of her start and finishing. She was like, at one point, she was thinking that, I don't know if I see it, but is it me? Or am I really seeing something? I'm like, you're really seeing something, right? And everybody's process is different. Some people it may take a little longer, but she starts seeing things right away because you know what? We started dealing with what was going on internally with her, right?
Yeah.
She started changing her perspective. I gave her some hair affirmations to start speaking for her hair, right?
I love that so much. Hair affirmations. uh,
Yes,
That's why I know you're a trendsetter, because who does that? That's amazing.
absolutely. Yeah, you got to start speaking the right things. We are speaking, we are creators of our own reality, right? So if you're speaking that my mama was bald and my daddy was bald, and therefore I'm bald and I'm getting old, and I thought it was just because I'm getting old, and then I got high blood pressure. Now you're speaking all these things, but what if we change that narrative? What if we change your story, right?
Mm,
And speak life to your
yeah.
hair.
Can
You
you
know,
share like let's give the audience some hair affirmations, maybe 3 or 5 that they can take with them to when they're looking in the mirror, or however you suggest, like what is your routine? Like I imagine myself being in the mirror saying my
yes.
hair affirmation. Maybe you have some different suggestions for us.
Have a total different experience brushing your teeth, right? That's what I
Mhm.
do. I'm brushing my teeth. I'm like, girl, your hair is growing stronger and longer every day. I love what I see going on here. If you're doing this now, I can imagine you 3 months from now. Every organ and every tissue in my body is operating the perfection that it should be operating, so I can get the results, the optimal results that I deserve. I'm committed to this process.
Yeah,
You look
I love
wonderful.
that.
You know,
What did you say?
you look wonderful. I love it. Look at those edges. They're
Look,
coming in,
my
girl.
edges are strong and
Strong.
long. My edges are strong and long.
Yes. I love it. Yes.
And I love the fact that you're speaking. Obviously, it's an affirmation. So we're speaking in present tense. We're speaking as if it's already done.
Already there.
Right?
It
So,
feels better. It feels good, right?
yeah.
When
Yeah.
you're talking doom and gloom about your hair, your body, you feel bad. But
Yeah.
when you speak positive about it and you give it life, then it comes alive, right?
Oh, that's a word right there. I love that you said when you speak positive, you said when you speak positivity to your life, was something you said you speak positive to your life, your words or your hair comes alive. I don't know. It was something that you just said that
Yeah, yeah.
I'll have to go back and listen, because
I
that's
know.
going to be one of my
Those
affirmations.
those are $1 million moments. You got to catch it when it
I
comes.
know. So now, since we're diving into this world of really mindset and affirmations, let me ask you, like, how do you integrate like manifestation and mindfulness into your daily life?
Into my daily life.
The people
Yeah,
want to
so
know.
that's I'm constantly listening to motivational books. I'm reading. I'm this year. I'm so excited because I used to be a long term reader, but I made a commitment this year that I was going to do so many books per quarter, and
Mhm.
I am on point, and I love it. So I'm constantly feeding myself with good stuff. I'm constantly feeding myself. I live a life of prayer. I meditate. I take classes. I have mentors. I have coaches. I have all these things that feed into my life. I made a decision some years ago that I had to take care of me, get me together. I've spent my life, and I'm still working on it. I spend my life taking care of others. I need to, for me to be who I believe I'm to be, I need to do the things that's going to help me get there. So
I
I
love
just spend my time around positive people. My circle is small, but powerful, but large. And so I make sure the people that speak it into my life can speak life and not doom and gloom, right?
Mhm.
And sometimes that takes practice because when we're in a certain space in our life, we kind of gravitate to the people that the same energies. But when you're wanting better and you're seeking truth, then you start gravitating to truth, and then that when you're around truth, that's all you're getting, and you're like abhorring anything else.
I love
So.
that. I love that so much. So, in your experience, what are the most common barriers that your clients face when trying to manifest their goals, and how do you advise them to navigate those obstacles?
So some of the common things is that they know that they've done damage to the scalp in
Mm,
hair, or they have some type of sickness or disease, and they've been told by doctors or people, they have family members that have either gone through the same things like cancers or whatever disease. So I encourage them, even though you may have a predisposition for something, doesn't mean you have to have the same process. It's how you process through it that because it's going to make the difference. And so early detection is always better, but whatever you start, get started. And then if there are things that we can do that we can reverse this thing, because just because mama had it don't mean I have to have it, right? Or if she had it, I could do better by it. If I get it, I could do better by it because the resources are here for me. So use these resources. There are tools and things that we have that we can use so we can have a different outcome than others.
I love that. That's a word right there. What's one piece of advice or an insight from the work that you do that you believe can significantly alter someone's perspective or life path?
Mm. Get a coach.
Get a coach, girl.
Get a coach.
Say it again. It is life changing.
It is life changing. Go through life thinking we're okay. And for the most part, we're pretty good people. But we know we keep hitting the wall, right? We know that we keep hitting the wall and we know we're not getting the results that we want. Get a coach, get some help, go lay on a couch, do whatever it is that you need to do. Because the truth of the matter is the things that you've been doing has not helped. You're still at this place where I need some help. The people that come to me with hair loss and they say, I'm taking my vitamins. I do my vitamin D, my vitamin A, my vitamin C. And I exercise 3 times a week. And I get my IVs and all of that kind of stuff. But yet you're sitting in my chair with an issue.
Yes.
So something is wrong. And we need to get to the root of what that is. For most people, you need someone in your life. And speaking, an athlete has the talent, but he needs a coach to give him directives, right? He needs a coach to keep him balanced. His coach can see him making mistakes and doing things that he shouldn't be doing, so he can guide him in a way that if you want to be a superstar, this is what you need to do, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
I love that.
Get a coach. That was life changing for me.
Yes, what you said. How do you see the work that you do? How do you see it aligning with the values and aspirations of the Inspire Life 365 community? How do you see that, the values and aspirations, how do you see that aligning with our Inspire Life 365 community? I feel like there's a lot of similarities there, even though,
That's a lot. Yeah,
you
it's a
know,
lot of similarities, right? Because I believe I was born to inspire and encourage, right? So God just puts us all together. I'm a God believer. For some people, it's source, universe.
no
But
judgment here. This is a judgment-free zone.
I get the opportunity to work with people on a daily basis. I love working with people and I love inspiring them. I love giving people hope, right? So when they
Mhm.
come in, and not just hope, but making them feel good. You like this place, my business is designed that when you walk in the door, that the atmosphere is of the setting of that you're gonna feel good walking in the door. You're gonna feel good when you leave the place. So I want you when they're here, it's like I want to make sure, even if they don't get on a program, which we want them to, they feel better when they leave. They have something to aspire. I
Yeah.
left them with a nugget. That they learned something different. I learned more than what they came in here for. I gave them more than just a hair service, right? It wasn't about next. No, it's about I'm concerned about you, right? I want to help you. And I'm passionate about it and it shows. Like my clients know it shows. I'm really passionate about it. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. I love that so much. So Vicki Lumpkin of Revive Med Salon, tell us how you got to this point of being a lead trichologist. Like what made you go on that journey? What experiences shaped your path?
I have been in the hair industry for a minute, right? And I love this industry. I love the beauty of everything. This all things beautiful, right? And I've done shows, I've won shows, fashion shows, hair shows, competitions, Runner Brothers, all of that. I've been certified in different company brand companies. I've done platform work, and I've been really fulfilled and had amazing clientele. It's in demand, and it's something about being in demand that gives you this.
Everybody wants you to be their hairstylist, is what you saying.
Exactly. It had all of that. But it was still something that was missing. And then I didn't realize it was something that was missing. I started my journey as far as wanting to go deeper spiritually. And as I was doing in my search, I was getting more and more frustrated with the industry and the way the industry was going. So we're bringing in new ideas, and I get it because we're supposed to progress, but the foundation that I learned in this industry was leaving. And we're bringing in now people that were uneducated in the hair industry. They had skill, but never went to school, got theory or anything like that. So social media is on the rise, and I call it YouTube Universities is on the rise, and people are on YouTube talking about my profession and have no training in it whatsoever, just a skill set, right? And kudos to the skill. I don't have a problem with that. But I put too much time, energy, money, education into what I was doing for it to just become something that had no value.
Mm-hmm.
And I got very frustrated with it. And I didn't want to be a part no more. I didn't. It was really weird because everybody that know me know I love doing what I do. But it was very weird and a weird feeling. But I didn't know. I thought maybe I'm supposed to go into ministry, knowing I don't want to be behind nobody's pulpit. The closest to ministry for me is standing behind my chair, talking to somebody and encouraging them, okay? Handing them a book. Listen to
it's a ministry within itself.
It's a ministry.
I mean, hair therapy, it's a real thing. So
it's a whole thing, right?
I'm just gonna call you Reverend Vicki.
Amen. Amen, sister. So I was like, okay, what am I doing here? And I moved to Jacksonville, Florida, pursuing ministry, right? I had a salon still here in Atlanta. I'm just gonna find a salon down there to work because I just want to focus on ministry. And within 8 months of me being in Jacksonville with no resources, I'm established in Atlanta, so I know people. I don't know people in Jacksonville other than my church family. And within 8 months of me being there, the 2 salons that I worked in closed. Just shut down. The people didn't want to do hair. And I'm like, okay, now I got to support myself here. What am I going to do? And I ended up, the last salon I was working, I came to work one day and everything was gone. Everything except for my stuff was in the middle of the floor. I mean, she had cleaned house. And I'm like, what am I going to do? I called the landlord, and the landlord was like, hey, I'm out of town on vacation. Can you just do what you do? When we get back, we'll talk. I figured this girl was going to do this in the middle of the night. But you seem to be like a good businesswoman. I want to talk to you when I get back. I'm like, dude, I don't even have a clientele, really. I don't even know anybody in this city like that. I don't know what to do. I don't have anything to work on. I just have my equipment in the floor. He said, can you work off of a table? And I'm like, we don't do it like that. Anyway, long story short, I ended up going up the street, called one of my distributors. He told me about a salon up the street, went up there and worked for 3 days. One of the girls in that salon asked me, she said, well, if you're going to open up a salon, I want to come work with you. Now, I'm just meeting this girl. What about me would make her was drawn to me? Mm-hmm. At the time, I wasn't paying attention to it. I'm just like, okay, what am I going to do? Because I have to work. And so I went back to that salon. He told me, don't worry about it. I'm going to change the locks. She won't be able to get back in. You go in and just start working.
Wow.
And then one of my clients decided that she wanted to open a salon. Let's be partners. I had no intentions of opening a salon, none whatsoever, because I really want to pursue ministry. Because I'm frustrated with the salon industry. So now I'm back to, so I'm like, okay, so anyway, ended up opening up this salon. And this girl that said she wanted to work with me, her booth rent actually paid my rent for the salon. Because the guy was like, hey, whatever you were paying the girl, we'll just keep that going. we'll just work together. It was like the favor of God on my life. Like, we'll
Yes.
just work together. I believe you can do this. I believe you can make this thing wonderful, make it great. And you know what? I can make it great. I'm going to
Yes.
make it great.
Yes.
And that's what I did. And so I found myself doing hair again and just really working it, but I still was looking for something. And one day I had an awakening. I'm going to skip a little bit. I had an awakening about the question was posed to me, who are you? And I went through the process of saying, oh, I'm Vicki Lumpkin. I have 3 kids and I'm a salon owner and all of that. And it was like, I was sitting in my car at the time. So I'm looking in my rearview mirror and I'm looking in the mirror and it was like, even that what you're looking at is just a reflection of you. That is not who you are. And everything that you just said is not who you are, it's who you have become. But it's not who you are. Who are you? And I really didn't have an answer.
Yeah, it's like that's what you do.
That's what you do.
That's what
That's
you
what
do.
you do.
You do hair.
You do hair. You
It's
had
not
some
who you
children.
are.
Exactly. And I was like, oh, this is deep. Like, I need to go within. I need to really search this thing out. And so that sent me on a journey of searching out who I really was. And I knew that I had to, for me, connect with the higher power, which for me is God, and get to just embody Him to know who I am. And I submitted myself to that, and it just started me on a journey. And then I got to a place where I realized that I could not approach this industry the way I did before, right? Like, I had ran out of that. And that's why I was frustrated. So now it's making sense. So yeah, you're seeing something coming in and you saying, this is not it. I can't believe they're doing my industry like this. And then I have no respect and there's no value here. You bring value to it. Bring value. How can you bring value to it?
Absolutely. I love that you said that because in my mind, I'm sitting here thinking about how most people default to what they can't do or leaning into the frustration. And what just came up for
Mm-hmm.
me was you love this industry. You've always loved
Mm-hmm.
this industry and you were frustrated for a moment, but then you decided to lead with love. You know what I mean? Come back to this industry with love instead of frustration. So it's how do I
Right.
bring love back to this industry? Because that's what
That's
really
what it
is
is.
missing, the love for the hair care, the love for the total person and body and mind and soul and love. I'm just gonna say love for them edges.
It's the love, honey. And
Love.
that was the whole thing.
Yeah, that
For me to
energy is
embody the
different.
whole love thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
And so
energy is
I
different.
viewed it
Yeah.
totally. Yeah, I had a totally different view of it. The whole thing is like, oh my God, this is really what I love doing. And so how do I bring this back into the industry the way I'm feeling it? I want to express this. And God has already given me, I call it talents, abilities, and gifts.
Mm,
How do I use these talents, abilities, and gifts and bring it back to my industry? As much
yeah.
as I tried to, I was going to be corporate in the cosmetic world. And I had to go that path because there was things on that path that I needed to know. Because sometimes in
Mm,
the hair salon, we're just about just doing hair behind the chair, one customer after another, and you don't get to see what's going on in the world, right? So I got a chance to go outside and see some things and see how the corporate world was working, how the retail world was working, and even how to just deal with people that was not, in my control as far as
mm.
being a salon owner, right? I had to work with other people and other personalities and, you know,
If you were in your own salon, you might not have signed up for it. They might not have been working there.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Because I control the atmosphere, right? But I
Yes.
was put in an atmosphere that I couldn't control, and I needed to learn how to adapt to those things. And
Mhm.
even that, it just taught me because I wanted to run. I didn't want to deal with it. I don't have to deal with that. But I had to learn how to deal with people and all types of people. And so
Yeah.
it taught me something. But my goal was I was going to go corporate in the cosmetic world. And I just kept feeling this draw to come back to this industry.
Yeah.
And I just heard it in my spirit. You're going to do it differently. You're going to deal with people from the spirit, soul, and the body.
Yeah.
Okay, what does that mean? I'm gonna have
That's
a salon
different.
and it's gonna say spirit, soul, body, and people gonna walk by. It's just like the little lady that's in the yard with the hands, and I'm like, I don't want to seem spooky here. What am I gonna do? And so
Right.
that's how my name came about, Revive. Revive Med Salon. It was all about revival, revive, and I wanted my name in it, Vicki, VI. And so really I was supposed to name it Revive, but my ego got involved.
It's a
So
nice name, Revive. You know what that means.
yeah.
Yeah.
So people get it. I said, okay, so when I come back, I'm gonna approach totally different. And that journey led me to more spiritual practice, more holistic practices, more learning. I became a trichologist, got my certification in trichology, and it was far beyond what I thought it was going to be. I had the
Yeah.
best teacher. I'm so grateful for being led to the person I was led to teach me that, because I knew what I knew about myself was I was a root cause person. I like to get to the root of it, right? Because people come to you with surface issues and you can see right through.
So let me ask you, because when we're in the industry, so of course I know what trichology is
Mm-hmm.
or what a trichologist does, but
Mm-hmm.
can you tell us like what is a trichologist or what should a
So,
trichologist be doing?
so tricho means the study of the scalp, the study of hair. Ologist is that the science of it, right? So
Okay.
tricho, study of the hair, study of scalp. Ologist is the science of it. But I like this little term. Found this and I love it. So it says, think of a trichologist as a hair and scalp detective. Much like a real detective, they search for factors that may be the cause of your scalp and hair troubles, such as hair loss patterns, diet, nutrition, medical history, genetics. Then they recommend the best course of action. So that's basically what we do, right? We
Okay.
locate what the issues could be and help you relate, connect the dots, because it's dealing with nutrition, it could be heredity, all of those things. And then we recommend the best course of action for you.
Okay. Okay. That is amazing. That's really good to know. So, of course, this is Inspire Life 365. We dive into mindset, abundance, cultivating abundance, and then, of course, manifestation. So, how does manifestation integrate with what you do or how you run your business or deal with your clients or you personally?
Well,
Yeah.
it's really good because people come in with a problem, right? And they want a solution to the problem, right? So my job is to help them get to the other side of that problem. And so there's different things that we can do, different techniques. I've taken a lot of classes, and so just depending on the individual person, we go through a different process to get there. I just learned something just last night about tapping, and it was amazing. And because we were born with everything that we need,
Right.
and what I let people know from the beginning is that our bodies were designed to heal itself. And so we have people that are on a lot of medications and they're dependent on these things. And so mindset, so their mind is set that I have to have this in order to survive.
Mm.
So our goal is
Mm.
to reset the mind, right?
Reset and revive.
Revive, restore, renew the mind, right? And then most of it is mental.
Yeah.
Now to get that across to people, they want to say, "Oh, you think I got a mental problem?" No, I'm not saying you have a mental problem. I'm saying it's mental. Because if
Mhm.
you can imagine or you can visualize something different, you're going to get a different outcome, right?
Absolutely. It goes back to those programs, right?
Right.
So it's like it is mental, but the mental is just the programming that we all come with that someone else has poured into us. We're like a computer, like a software.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
what I say. We're like our brain is a software.
Right.
And some of us have been doing the regular updates,
Right.
update. And then some of us are like, ignore, ignore, ignore.
Ignore.
20 years in, and that thing is
Exactly.
running slow. It's not functioning at its optimal level because
Right.
we've refused to update the programming or update the software. So,
Oh, I like that. That's good. Yeah, that's so
mhm,
true. That is so true.
yeah,
And some of us we're just stuck. And I know that you know this. You deal with a lot of people that have a lot of blockages. And it's because of that programming.
it is.
And we have to reprogram. And you're going to have to do the work. You know,
Mhm. Yes.
one thing that Ayana said years ago, I heard her say, she said, you got to do the work. And she talked about, I had to do the work. So you got to do the work.
Yeah.
You know,
So
if you
can you
want the results, you got to do the work.
absolutely, absolutely. So can
Mhm.
you tell us some things that you've manifested personally and inspired the community on how real this manifestation and inspiration 365 is?
Oh, wow. Yeah. So, the salon that I presently own right now is a major manifestation for me, right? I got the salon when I was in the middle of the pandemic. That was unheard of, right? Nobody's coming to a salon, is making money. Everybody's trying to get a piece, right? And I didn't get it. I did not get
Right,
it.
the best thing for you,
It
considering
was
everything
probably the
that
best thing for me, right? And I'm like, okay, I just put it out there. My desire was to own my own salon again because I had recently moved back to Atlanta. And I'm a salon owner at heart. I like to and the things had changed where I was working. My girlfriend sold a salon and things had changed. And I was like, I need my own salon, but I know what the time is, what's going on. I don't want nobody to be put out, but I want to be a blessing to somebody, and I want to be a blessing to somebody. I need somebody to be a blessing to me because
yes.
right
Hmm.
now,
Everyone involved, right?
yeah,
So,
the best
mhm.
for everyone involved. And I'm telling you, I got a hold to getting the feel of it. What does it feel like to have my salon?
Yeah.
What am I doing? How am I making others feel? What am I creating for others? And I got into the excitement of having my own space and not renting. I didn't want to rent like in a plaza, and I wanted to have a lot of parking. And I physically saw it, and then I visually saw it, and I kept that on my mind. And as I was doing, I would feel happy about it, feel excited about it. And when I saw it, I saw not this salon, I saw another place. I said, "Oh my God, this is it. This is what I want." I was like, "It has parking. It's a house," because I wanted a house, right? I
Mm,
wanted an old house with good bones,
mm,
right? I have an old house with good bones, right?
yes.
And I have plenty of parking. And so when I saw this other place, I got so excited. It was within days that someone called me to come look at this place.
Wow. So there was
And
a place, so you're saying that there was a place, a different place that you had in mind
mhm,
where it evoked the feeling of desire. This is if I had my dream salon or a place where I wanted to go, it would look something like this. And
exactly.
then a couple of days later, you got a call.
I got a call like, hey, this guy is renting space. Because I tipped in the beginning, I wanted to change locations, but I really wanted my own place.
Yes.
And so I got this call, this guy's renting spaces. You should come over and look at it. And just from the outside, look, first of all, I was like, am I going out of town? Like it was taking me so long to get there. So you got to think about all these kind of things that come at you, but you got to keep moving. You got to process through. And I was like, when I got here, even though the area, I was like, I don't know about this area. I wanted to be in another place, and it's not far from where I wanted to be, but I knew I wanted to be in the best place for me and the best
Mhm.
place for the clients that were going to receive the gifts that I had to offer. So I yielded to that. And so I looked up and I'm in this place and I'm like, oh my God, I can see beyond what I saw. I called you over. So it was just amazing to me how it all came about. And I'm sitting in this place even now and thinking about, wow, it all started from a desire.
Yeah, a
And
desire and belief. Yeah, that's it. And
yeah,
an expectancy. It's desire, belief, expectancy
that's
all the
it.
time. And you let go of the how. It's so funny. Like when you're not really pressed about something, it's so easy to let go of the how, and then it just shows up. You know,
Exactly.
it
The
just
salon
shows
in
up.
Jacksonville showed up. I didn't even have clients. The only clients I was doing my church members for free so I could just show them I could do hair. Salon showed up. The guy
Yeah.
didn't ask me for a credit report. He didn't ask me for first and last month's rent. He didn't ask me. I didn't even have to fill out a proper. At some point, I did fill out a proper um,
Belief.
agreement.
Yeah.
But
Hmm.
for me to start, I didn't even have to have that.
That's amazing. That's so amazing,
Right? I
Vicki.
was destined for me to do it.
Yeah.
It was amazing. And I just, now that I think about it, every salon I've owned, two in Atlanta, one in now three in Atlanta and one in Jacksonville. But the two before I left Atlanta, I didn't qualify per se.
Per se, right. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. And yet there you were. There you were. Yeah,
the
that's
house
amazing.
was irrelevant.
Yes. I love that you said that because what's for you is for you, but again, anything that you desire is for you.
Hmm.
And it doesn't have to be the way you think it should be. Meaning go according to your plan, like your thoughts. What's going to come through like this? I have to do
Hmm.
this. Normally I have to meet with someone. I have to have the perfect credit. I have to have the perfect amount of the deposit first and last. I have to be this, I have to be all of these things. And then you show up and none of that even matters.
None of that even
None of
matters.
that even matters. And that's what I love about manifestation, which is your desires. There isn't anything that's impossible.
Hmm.
There isn't anything that's impossible when you have desire, belief, and expectancy. So desire
Exactly.
or faith, whichever, however it is, but usually it's desire and your faith that it's going to happen. And
Hmm.
then you take the
Exactly.
inspired action. You look around and you see what you want. So that is an amazing story. Absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
So Vicki, you have to tell us if I'm in the Atlanta area or someone's in the Atlanta area audience, like give us some information on how you can be found, where you are, how they can reach out to you to find out how to have a better hair care routine, or if they're experiencing alopecia, hair loss. I mean, you can tell them all the things, that you like to help, assist your clients with, or your ideal clients.
Right. So I have a quick story, or maybe I should do this part first because that's what you asked me, and then we can come back to my quick story.
Okay,
Is
that's
that
fine.
okay?
Yeah, do you?
So I'm Vicki Lumpkin, Revive Med Salon. I am in Union City, Georgia. Right next, we're closer to the Fairburn side, but I don't know if you've heard of Green Manor Restaurant. We're right across the street from this historic restaurant. Just a perfect place for me. But anyway, I can be reached at 678-271-2655. That is the salon number. ReviveMedSalon.com is our website. If you are experiencing any type of hair loss or scalp disorders, you don't have any edges, and
Mhm.
you want your
And it's
edges
okay,
back.
yeah, and you
You
want your
want your
edges
edges
back.
back.
Absolutely.
We have a
Mhm.
lot of men that's dealing with hair loss and thinning. If you're that guy that wants to see if there's some hope, then reach out to us. Go to the website. We have what I call a discovery call. I do a 15-20 minute discovery call with you to find out exactly how you fit. And then we'll go into some type of consultation. And based on whatever we find out in that discovery call, will determine the type of consultation that we do, because I deal with things from more of a functional level. So we test, we don't guess. So if you're dealing with any health issues, or you're on medication, that's a different type of consultation that we would need to do. So we want to make sure we pinpoint that and get you in, and then from that point, we determine what process we go from there.
Amazing,
I'm
amazing.
also on Instagram and Facebook at Revat Med Salon.
Okay.
So at Revat Med Salon, that's
Everybody
my
follow
Instagram handle.
Vicky.
Yeah.
Follow Vicky
And
at Revive Med
follow,
Salon.
follow, like, and share. Follow, like, and share. And I am now integrating more holistic healing services into the business because people are sick, and we are doing some work to help them feel better, be
That's
better.
amazing. That's amazing.
Mhm.
I love that so much. I love the work that you're doing. I love how you're inspiring the community the way that you do and taking care of things that are really important to people. We know that when people look good or feel good, feel like they look good on the outside,
Mhm.
a
Mhm.
lot of times they feel really good on the inside. So it's just sometimes we got to fix the inside in order to really have that magnetic glow and true happiness
Mhm.
that's
Mhm.
sustainable and
Mhm.
permanent. And I'm glad you're doing that work. You're doing that change work, which is amazing. Yeah.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So with that, I just want to just thank you, Vicki, so much for coming on to the Inspire Life 365 podcast. Again, we're dedicated to unlocking the potential within each of us. And You have definitely shared some goodies with us. I especially love the tag. I just think I won't ever forget that. And I'm sure everyone listening will not either. I invite everyone to just take a moment, really think about, are you showing up? Are you truly showing up the way you want to show up as far as your physical appearance, whether it's your hair, it's your face, your skin, whatever it may be? Are you showing up as the person you want to be? And if you're not, let's figure it out. Let's figure it out. If it's your hair, let's go to Revive Men's Salon. If it's your mind, call me. Let's figure
That's
this thing out.
it.
If it's your health, your weight, we got a coach for you. But thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next episode.